country house?
That's a good question, and it's not intuitive that you would have a country house in the city. But the reason I coined that phrase was because I noticed some homes in my research that emulated country house architecture within the city limits. And so when I say urban country house, I'm mostly referring to houses that were built in the early 20th century in the early suburbanization movements that emulated some country house architecture or culture.
Okay, and what sort of elements are we talking about then?
So far, what I'm seeing is the primary elements are, as far as the neighborhood, breathing room, if you will, where people had more like a half acre or an acre, even though it was in the city. Formal gardens as well, bringing nature into the cities in a more kind of lush way seems to have been an important part of it.
And is this a uniquely American concept?
That's a good question, and in this summer I hope to learn more about that in my research. That's going to be one of the primary things I look at, is whether this was kind of an American phenomenon or if you find it in Europe or elsewhere as well.
And I'm curious, is there a prevailing style then, say, in Wilmington? Because I know that's your focus.
Yeah, so far I've been amazed at the amount of Tudor revival I'm seeing, kind of English influenced, kind of cottage style architecture. I'm seeing a fair amount of colonial revival as well, as you do, but I really think it is a regional thing. Philadelphia school may have been different from the Long Island school and so on and so forth. But yeah, Wilmington, it does seem the English Tudor style is popular, and I'm not quite sure why yet.
And give me a name of an architect.
Charles Barton Keene designed the H. Fletcher Brown House, which inspired my research, and he seems to have done a lot of country houses, including Reynalda, the R.J. Reynolds estate, the tobacco magnate, one of the most famous country houses in the country.
Great. Thank you, Michael.